Another beautiful day out there on the water, until of course the Googans show up and then some things become painfully obvious.
Some people should not be driving boats.
I mean, in all fairness, some people shouldn't be driving anything. I mean, even people on a bicycle around the dock can find themselves in trouble. Welcome back, crew, to this week's episode of Googans of the Week. Here, this crew opted to take a trip up the river to go ahead and go out and go fishing. And speaking of taking trips, are you taking a trip to the Fort Lauderdale Boat Show at the end of the month? Have you ever thought about taking your boat on a trip to the Bahamas? If so, hang out to the end of the video. We're looking to talk to you.
So they just went under that, and there is an opening to go under right there. Rednecks.
My favorite part of this bridge is somebody even took the time to spray paint exactly where you're supposed to go through. Speaking of taking trips, apparently this boat got bored with the normal day-to-day and decided it was going to take a trip of its own. Boating from time to time can be dangerous. You've always got to keep your head on a swivel and always pay attention to everything going on around you. Sometimes it's easy to let your guard down, especially when you think you're in a safe spot. Like when you're already at the dock, you're like, I'm done boating for the day. My danger's over. Only to have the Googans remind you that you always still got to pay attention. Now our guy who's up front here has got a smile on his face. This crew is in no danger. Our girl's overreacting just a little bit, but my favorite part is him thinking closing this door is going to stop anything. The good old Drain Plug Mafia back at it again. Now our next victim though, I don't think a drain plug was going to help him much.
Man's put a double ski trailer on.
Double ski trailer on a Ford Mustang.
Holy gonzo.
Some of you may remember as kids, your parents yelling at you and telling you not to put your hands in other places. But somebody should have told this guy not to put his hands into dark, murky water that you can't see. Now, of course, I've seen plenty of alligators fed by hand, but just never in a situation like that. But wildlife encounters on the water are always interesting ones. You never know exactly how they're going to happen or when they're going to happen, like my man's about to find out here. And yes, the bird is okay in the end. Now, of course, I've seen plenty of Googan moves out there on the water, but this one kind of takes the cake. Never seen anybody else do a foam party in the back of their boat, kind of like this crew's decided to pull here. And speaking of parties, are you guys going to the Fort Lauderdale Boat Show at the end of the month? Have you ever thought about taking your boat to the Bahamas? Well, guess what? We've got an opportunity for you. We're going to be hosting a seminar in collaboration with the Bahamas Tourism Ministry on how to take your vessel to the Bahamas. So if you're going to be at the Fort Lauderdale Boat Show Thursday, October 26th or Friday, October 27th, we'll be hosting seminars at the convention center in the seminar booth at 11 a.m. both days. There we'll actually announce our dates for our 2024 Bahamas trips, where you'll have an opportunity to sign up to actually join us on one of our trips in the Bahamas. So look forward to seeing you guys there. And as usual, thanks for watching this episode of Googans of the Week. If you ever see anything crazy happening on your waterways, be sure to hit us up on Facebook or Instagram and let us know, and you might see your stories over here. Just like Justin McCarthy, Logan Randall, Luis Velasquez, Michael Matheson, Mike Erico, and Odd Vader Sheen did this week. And if you haven't already, go ahead and drop an anchor on the subscribe button here.